Welcome back. Before we can run Java on our computer, we need two things. Yes, two things. We need the Java JDK and also an IDE. So in this video, we are going to look at how we can install the Java JDK on our computer. Before we do that, let's go to the theory part.
So now, before we install the JDK on our computer, let's understand the JDK itself. So the JDK stands for Java Development Kit, and this JDK contains all the development tools that you are going to need to develop your application. Now, inside the JDK, we also have another thing inside it. That's what the JRE. And this JRE, that's the Java Runtime Environment, contains all the libraries and also the classes that you are going to need to develop your application. And inside the JRE, we also have the JVM, that's the Java Virtual Machine. And the Java Virtual Machine is responsible for executing your Java program. I hope this makes sense to you. So if I'm trying to summarize everything, we have learned that the Java JDK contains all the tools that you are going to need to develop your application, and the JRE contains all the libraries and classes that you are going to use to help you develop your application quickly. Then the JVM is also responsible for executing your code. I hope you understand this. Now, let's try to install the JDK on our computer. So, we'll straight away go to our browser and start from there. Open your browser and search for Java download, right? Java download, or you can search for Java JDK download. It all depends on you, okay? Then after that, you can see that we have the first link, that's what the Oracle, right? You just click on it and it's going to open this website for you, and you can see that it's saying Java downloads. So when you scroll down, you can see that right now we have the Java 23. So right now the current version is 23, and we also have the Java 21, and the 21 is the long-term support, right? So we are going in for the long-term support, not the current one, okay? So for us to download that one, you can see that we have the JDK 23, right? So we are going to click on the JDK 21 that have the long-term support, okay? And now after that, you need to select the operating system that you are using. So if you are using Linux, you click on it. If you are using Mac, so with this computer, I'm using Windows, so I will click on Windows, and in here we have three options, and I'm going for the installer, right? So I will just click on this link over here to install the JDK. So let's wait. You can see that the installation process have started for me. If I click here, you can see that it's now installing the JDK on my computer. So wait for the download to complete, and then we can now install it on our computer. We have downloaded the JDK on our computer. So the next step is that we need to open our file, right? And then we go to downloads. So you can see that we have the JDK file over here. So the only thing that you need to do is that you double click on it, right, to install it on your computer. So let's wait. Okay, so the installation process is quite very simple. Then you click on next, and this is the file where you are going to install the JDK. So I'm not going to change it. I'll click on next, and then the installation process is going to start automatically. So now, congratulations, you have installed the JDK on your computer. The next step is that we need the IDE where we can run our Java program. So with the IDE too, you just need to type IntelliJ, right? You type it and then you search for it. It's going to open for you. You can see that with the first link over here, and he's saying that it's a leading Java and also Kotlin or IDE. So IntelliJ is very powerful for Java at the same time with Kotlin. So you just click on it to open their website. Okay, so now let's wait for it. Okay, so now this is the website over here, and right now we can download this IDE on our computer, right? We can download this IDE on our computer by going to the download options over here. When I click on it, we can see that right now I have this option over here for me to download this on our computer. And this IntelliJ, right, this IntelliJ, we have pay version at the same time or the community word version. So I'm going in for the community version. So this is the community word version, right? So you can download this one, but I don't want you guys to do it like this, right? I want you guys to go to developer tools. You click on developer tools, and then you search for the toolbox app, right? Download this toolbox out. When you download this toolbox out, it contains all the softwares that they have created. It contains everything. So if you need to download any one of them, you don't need to download them manually. You can just go to the toolbox and then you download it from there. So download the toolbox from here, right? Make sure that you are downloading the operating system, the version that you are using, right? But even their website will automatically pick the operating system that you are using, right? And it is free. So download it. You just click on it like this, and it will start with downloading. So now mine have started with downloading over here. If you can see, it's now with downloading, right? So after the download, please make sure that you install it on your computer. The installation process too is quite very simple. You just click on it to install it on your computer. So now after you have installed it on your computer, you are going to see something like this. Let me open it up for you guys to see. You're going to see something like this over here. So you can see that it contains all the applications that you can use from JetBrains, all the applications that they have. It contains everything. So the only thing that we are going to do is that we are going to search for the IntelliJ, the community version. That's it, this one, and then we install it on our computer. So you just click here to install it, and right now it have started with installing. I see that this one is quite very simple. So if you need any IDE, let's say that you need PyCharm, you can just come here, you go down, you can install the community version on your computer. You can see that this one is quite very easy for developers and as a beginner too, right? You don't need to always visit their website. So I hope this makes sense to you. And right now in this video, we have been able to install the JDK at the same time the IDE that we are going to use, right? For our next video, we are now going to set up the IDE with our JDK. I will see you there.